Crimson Stadium in Eugene. Today, an early season non-conference showdown here on EA Sports College Football, hitting the SEC against the Big Ten. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Oregon Ducks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Guys, the Crimson Tide head coach has let me know pregame. He understands both teams are in the top 25. Both teams are quality with a lot of talent on the rosters. But he believes this stadium can make a difference. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football. They have been pumping in crowd noise all week at practice to make sure they are prepared for this moment. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Ducks will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Crimson Tide offense takes the field to start things off. And they'll be met by this defensive front, which can wreak havoc.
Well, this is one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but David, he better have a clock going off in his head in this one because this is one of the elite pass rushes in the entire nation as well. Their D-line is absolutely stocked and loaded with...
Snags it and he's open. Touchdown, Bama! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
What a way to start this game offensively. You find the matchup you like, you put it in his hands, and he does the rest. The defense looks like they were sleepwalking out there to start this game. One play, they go the distance to score a touchdown. This defense better wake up.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ducks offense will now get its first chance with the football. One thing that has been a big point in practice, right side of the offensive line and how they can control this edge pressure. Here's more to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Ducks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback Keith. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. As Holly mentioned earlier, this home crowd can create a huge advantage. Makes a grab and room to run. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Got a little grass. Got enough space. Touchdown, Alabama! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
It does not take this offense long to get going. We've seen 2 drives. We've seen 2 touchdowns, David. They are so explosive. They've got so much speed all over the field, and they're lighting this scoreboard up early.
Hey, you better find some answers defensively. You better find a way to slow them down. And how about this next possession for your offense? Like, coming on the field, you can tell. As an offensive coordinator, you got to feel it. Like, my defense is not holding them down right now. We got to put together a drive, get some points on the score in this next possession.
The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Motion from the back. Throwing more. The short. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Great place to start for this offense. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Touchdown time! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fat.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
He'll take it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB-designed run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front, and guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
Rush is on him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Motion from the wideout. From the gun on 3rd down, Dante Moore. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. And the Ducks send out the punt unit. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? He'll field the punt. Makes a move. Oh, what a cut! The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Mack makes the grab. It's Rodgers. The stop, the start, the juke, everything in the bag as he gets to the 29. The completion picked up 6 yards on 1st down, now 2nd and 4. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. 1st down. To throw, it's Mack. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Moore unloads to the wideout. With the catch, it's Stewart. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Looking for space. It's Davison. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Moore, play action. Here's a hit. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Quarterback's got to get rid of the ball. That sack's on him, not the O-line. 3rd down coming. He's looking downfield to throw. And the ball's loose in the backfield. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And And man, how awesome is that for the big fella? And he wasn't going to just fall on that loose fumble. He decided to scoop it and score, and David shows off the athleticism.
I mean, we were born to do more. We just grew out of the running back body, but we were really all running backs at heart. It's just hard when you got to go that far because you're running out of oxygen. You could tell the gas tank was low, but the big fella getting the touchdown.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Dante Moore. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll go play action with Moore. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's got his man across the middle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Ducks will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Lowers those pads. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. They'll move the tight end. They'll move the wide receiver. Oh, what a move. Big pickup on the ground into plus territory, and they get him out of bounds at the 41. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. Snags it, and there's running room. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. They'll go play action with Mack. Caught behind the line. It's Ford. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are 1st and goal. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
From inside the 15, here's the return. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Here's Moore to throw. Fires to the wideout and wings it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. The Ducks decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. The Tide ready to roll on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Across the 35.